One of my favorite stitch patterns is this Seafoam drop stitch. I've used it in my By the Ocean shawl, and I've also used it in my rope swing tank top. And I have an idea for another design to use it, so I'm going to show you how we do it. It's slightly different doing it flat versus in the round, but not too much different. So I'm going to show you in the round. The Seafoam wave is a 10 stitch repeat done over 8 rows. And rows 1 and 2 are garter stitch. And then row 3 is where we start stacking our yarn overs. So it's knit 6 stitches, and then do a yarn over, knit 1, a yarn over twice, knit 1, a yarn over 3 times, knit 1, yarn over twice, knit 1, and a yarn over once, knit 6. So those yarn overs are once, twice, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. So we'll do that again. 1 yarn over, knit 1, 2 yarn overs, knit 1, 3 yarn overs, knit 1, 2 yarn overs, knit 1, 1 yarn over, knit 6. Okay, I finished round 3, got all my yarn overs on the needle. Before I start round 4, I'm going to tell you a bit about the difference between doing the Seafoam stitch flat versus in the round. The difference is how we maintain that garter stitch in between the elongated wave stitches. So as you probably know, doing a garter stitch in the round requires you purl on every even row round. So our next round, round 4, the instructions will be purl every stitch, dropping the yarn overs as you come to them. And as we drop that yarn over, that's what makes this stretched out elongated stitch. So that's purl 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we start dropping the yarn overs, the 1, knit or purl the 1, drop those 2 yarn overs, then purl the stitch, drop the 3 yarn overs, purl the stitch, drop the 2, purl the stitch, drop the 1, and purl 6. So we see how dropping this yarn overs stretched out the stitches in between the yarn overs. And I'll do that all the way around the round. Drop the yarn overs, purl the stitch. So I'll do that all the way around, and then rounds 5 and 6 are just garter stitch. So I'll do those and I'll come back to you. Okay, so I've knit round 5, I purled round 6. Now for round 7, we're going to start adding our yarn overs again. But we're going to start in a different point so that our waves are not stacked but alternating. So this instruction is knit 1, yarn over, knit 1, yarn over twice, knit 1, yarn over 3 times, knit 1, yarn over twice, knit 1, yarn over once, and knit 6. So it was just like round 3, except, as I said, we started in a different point so that our waves will stack in an alternating manner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm sure you get the picture now. And then, of course, round 8 will be the same as round 4 was, where we purl, we drop all the yarn overs as we go. Here we are at the end of the first 8 round repeat, but my patterns always use 3 repeats of this or more. I'm sure you'll agree, even at that, we can't leave it like that because we're unbalanced. We need 2 more rows of garter stitch at the top to balance that out to make it look better, like this. So that's why my patterns will tell you to repeat rows 1 to 8 a certain number of times and then repeat rows 1 and 2 before we change on to our stockinette stitch or whatever else I'm going to put into the pattern. Now, if this is all nice and clear to you, please give me a thumbs up and happy knitting.